Welcome to the Envision VIP software demo. Today we'll be showing how to use the Envision VIP software for enterprise architecture. Today's scenario was created by the Gartner Group for use in their evaluation for the Magic Quadrant. The original demo was 45 minutes in length. Today we'll just be doing a brief summary. So if you would like more information or the full demonstration, please give us a call. Now let's begin. What you're looking at here is a top level of an Envision Enterprise Architecture project. We have different perspectives represented: the business perspective, guiding the IT perspective, supporting a global perspective, realizing an integrated enterprise. Within these four different perspectives that we gather the information required to do some analysis. In the business perspective, we're doing some strategy and planning. Things that are in here could be a business motivation model, identifying your mission, goals, strategies, and even key performance indicators. You'll notice that some of these indicators are different colors. This is caused by the value being of high importance, maybe out of bounds, or some other trigger. Color is automatically changed by the Envision software based on the underlying information. Other things that might be part of strategy would be stakeholder analysis. Who are your stakeholders and what's important to them? We have a matrix or a spreadsheet that we can open up listing the stakeholders, their expectations, and any discrepancies that may occur, allowing us to handle the expectations of our stakeholders properly. Another thing we might want to do is a pain gain analysis. What processes or capabilities cause us the most pain and would also result in the most gain? By using these tools and other strategy elements, we then start creating programs and projects. This will then lead to results. In the results area, you might have some balanced scorecard performance with key performance indicators underneath there. Another fun view is the enterprise status. If we go in here, we have red, yellow, green, highlighting the capabilities, along with red indicators on any services or information that may need help. Again, the information in here is being derived from the lower levels, information that's put in there, the people, processes, and technology associated with them, and the performance costs. These performance costs are actually calculated by underlying information. This information is then used by Envision to determine the color of the capability. We also have a place for enterprise reports or compliance reports, various reports that you might be required to do, Sarbanes-Oxley, SSAE 16, or other reports for regulation purposes. Now let's go back a few levels. The anatomy of the business is what is really driving and being driven by the strategy and planning, programs, and the results. In here, we can identify our markets, our business lines, even our business interactions. The Envision software also allows you to tie in real live spreadsheets, other programs, even links to video files. We can further go down and do an org chart. We can do our business capabilities, and we can continue down into lower levels. Around these capabilities, we're also adding skills and roles, key performance indicators, systems assignment, and other various views that might be important. Now let's go back up to the top. There's lots of other things we could look at in the business perspective, but in this short summary, let's move on to the IT perspective. And here we could have a data or information model, perhaps a systems view. Here we're categorizing our systems according to those that are guiding, core systems, or enabling systems. If we take a look, for example, at our service applications, we can go into an applications view and see all of the applications and their interactions. If we click on one of the connectors, we actually go down to an event sequence diagram describing that particular interaction. Within technology, we can have all kinds of different technology pieces. All of the views are customizable and can follow any notation or look any way you like. Now let's go back to the top once again. Envision also supports a global perspective. This global view allows us to highlight locations, take a look at that location, get more information. For example, if I click on the North American headquarters, I can see the IT resources for that particular area. Now let's go back up to the top once again. The idea here is to create an integrated enterprise where it all comes together. Envision supports web publishing, so you can actually have a web portal for people with proper authorization to access this information. In order to satisfy the scenario that we put together for the Gartner evaluation, we created the CEO synopsis page, basically identifying 4 different viewpoints that would need to be involved in a project in an enterprise architecture environment. So from the business viewpoint, we can go in and take a look at 3 different scenarios, the capabilities associated with those, and we have layers here as well. So if I click for a new capability layer, I can turn it on and off. Here's our existing capabilities, and the ones in pink are the ones that are going to be new. We can run reports on this information as well. We've identified 3 different scenarios with similar views, and then we've created some documents. We can bring up the document. It's being generated by Envision to Microsoft Word, and it contains pictures and text describing the information. Rather than reading through an entire report, we also have the ability to bring up matrices. A cost summary, for example, identifying the costs, and more information as well. Current IT costs, target IT costs, various things that will help us make a decision in determining which scenario to follow. We've also done scenarios on an information viewpoint as well, identifying information that's necessary. The same thing with technology and the same thing with solutions. Each of these have matrices associated with them as well. We can also do an information report, just like we saw previously in a Word document. For scenario 1, here's a list of all the information that we will need, the level of effort, does it require a new system, and its strategic relevance. Again, analysis that we've done as part of our global enterprise asset picture that's now coming together to help us create this solution. When we put it all together, we get a big picture and an analysis that will allow us to determine which scenario is most appropriate. Envision supports all kinds of different views, and you can customize your interface to look however you want. For example, if you didn't want this particular view, you could double click, and here's some alternate views that you might want to go along with. Just some different ideas on how you could get to the same information. One of the benefits of Envision is that it is very graphical. There is a very powerful underlying repository allowing all of your information to be linked together. This concludes our brief summary of the Envision Enterprise Architecture solution. If you would like more information, please contact us at area code 253-939-7552. Thank you.